Hi y'all, so I thought I would try to vlog a little bit every day for the first week with the baby. I just thought it would be interesting or fun, so I ended up getting induced. I will do a whole birth story later on if y'all want to see that, but yeah, Oliver was born on November 3rd, so this is our first week home. Thought this was so cute that the hospital actually gave him a birthday cake. It was just adorable. And I was getting so frustrated because I wanted to check out so bad, but I was induced because of preeclampsia, so they had to hold me for a pretty long time after I had the baby to make sure I was actually okay. So it took us forever to check out, but we finally got to go home like late on day 2, and the dogs were totally perfect and calm, which is fabulous. And it was just a lovely first day back. We just got Dairy Queen on the way back and it was fabulous. And then I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys my freezer and my little haul that I did. So if you've seen some other videos of mine, you know that I did like this huge freezer stash and I love it. You guys, I loved it. I don't regret it at all. And then I did a big grocery haul where I got like fresh stuff that we actually need, and then I got stuff like this that I can snack on that's actually like not so bad for you when I'm breastfeeding. So I got chocolate covered almonds, I got cashews, I got these kind of, they're not really protein bars, but they're like peanut butter dark chocolate bars. I got some different oatmeals. I did get Pop-Tarts and stuff to make Rice Krispie treats, but other than that, most of the stuff is like relatively healthy and good for breastfeeding. And then I got, this is my favorite granola of all time, that I got to put on top of vanilla Greek yogurt, which is so delicious. And I've been loving everything so far, and doing the freezer stash was an incredible success. Now we're on day 3. I know it sounds kind of crazy that I didn't shower until day 3, but honestly, you are so completely wiped out after having a baby. I just didn't have the energy to stand for that long. So on day 3, I finally felt like I had the energy and I wanted to make it count. So I did a face mask and an oil treatment on my hair, and then I got in the shower and did like an everything shower and like really took care of my hair and my skin afterwards. And I just put my hair in braids to air dry because it's just easier. I like the way it looks and it keeps it nice and tame. So yeah, finally got freshened up, did the everything shower, and I feel a million times better. Just put on an eye mask. My 4-3 Beauty Chill Sesh eye mask. Since the baby's still sleeping, you might as well just take 2 extra seconds, throw on a sheet mask or an eye mask or whatever. That's why I love sheet masks so much. Because even if you just have 2 seconds, you throw it on, you feel better, you look better. I'm gonna go drink a bunch of water, probably eat something. Gosh darn it, look at this. Fix that. Day 4 and 5 were mainly filled with us doing normal baby stuff. Lots of eating, you know, breastfeeding, sleeping. I was still resting a lot, and just my mom had come to help with us with our toddler. So it was like my mom and my husband playing with the toddler, and my husband got me this amazing Brita water bottles. So drinking a lot of water is super important for breastfeeding. So I actually love this water bottle. It's amazing to have around, and I'm going to give a little bit of a breastfeeding update here in 1 second. Okay, we're back in the bathroom. It's Monday, so I figured this is like the only quiet part of the house currently. So I figured I'd kind of like update you. It's Monday, 9:20. We've been making it through the night fine. We're all struggling because every single person in this house got sick. Like, we picked up something at the hospital, probably. Everybody's sick. We all have sore throats, sneezing, coughing, everything. And I'm having some breastfeeding issues, not even breastfeeding issues. He's doing great. It's my boob, and I've had the same problem my first pregnancy, having the same exact problem with the same exact boob. I overproduce, first of all. So most people, you feed on demand. Like, I breastfeed baby on me whenever he needs to eat, and then in between you pump, so you can get like a stash, you can help your milk come in, you can put some in the freezer, blah 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 blah. Well, when I do that, I just freaking explode. I get oversupply so freaking fast. And then, for whatever reason, both times my right boob just clogs right up. Like, so I don't know if you can tell on camera, like, see how this boob is like big? Okay, it's big, but it's round, it's soft, it feels heavy, but it's not painful, right? This boob, look at that, hard as a rock. You can almost see this lump if I lift it. There's like a golf ball size lump. I wish you could see it. You see that? It like sticks off my chest. And then I was just in the shower and I found another one over here. Painful. So last night I did pump in between feedings when Oliver was asleep. I'm not doing it anymore. Last night was enough because I would literally feed him and then pump, go to sleep for like an hour and 20 minutes at that point. And in an hour and 20 minutes, I kid you not, my tits were like off my chest and painful. Couldn't move. And the other part is, when you have oversupply, it's hard for your baby to breastfeed. Like, your boobs are so round and full and tight that it's hard for them to latch. So that's another problem when you have oversupply issues. Like, it's so annoying. So then he's like having trouble latching in the middle of the night, and it's like, ugh, you know. So I'm done pumping. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day switching heat and ice off of this boob, trying to get rid of this clog, or both of these like clogged ducts over here. And then I'm not pumping anymore. I'm just going to feed on demand, and whatever, like, whenever I'm not around, whenever I need a break, whenever somebody else has to feed the baby for whatever reason, they're just gonna have to use formula. That's what we did with Jax. And Jax, the first time, I went through this for like 6 weeks because I was like determined to only use breast milk, which is fine, you know, but 6 weeks of being in this much pain every single day, and it, you know, constantly every single day trying to get clogs out of your boob, it wasn't worth it to me. It's not worth it. So it, you know, if he has a bottle of formula like once or twice a week because I'm doing something or I need a break and somebody else needs to feed him, that's what it's gonna be. So whatever. I'm not gonna do that for 6 weeks. I'm giving up at day 4 on the pumping situation. So obviously I just got out of the shower. We tried to schedule his 5-day appointment, like his well check where they weigh the baby and everything. And the pediatrician we wanted wasn't available, and the person wasn't being very helpful on the phone. So we scheduled with somebody on Wednesday at the clinic we want to be at. It's just not with the pediatrician we want to be with. But I'm gonna call back tomorrow, I think, and ask for a specific doctor that we want. We can't be too picky here in the beginning because you need a 5-day well check. Like, you have to make sure that the baby's not losing too much weight and stuff. But after that, you know, we'll have like 6 weeks to get in with the pediatrician that we want. So that's the update. So yeah, I'm just gonna spend the day icing and heat patting my boob and hanging out and keep doing baby stuff. So I'm gonna finish getting ready and go on with my day. Worst lighting ever. Slightly better, slightly. So, my mom got me a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of gifts for like having a baby and stuff. And I just figured I would like haul it and show it because it's fun. She went to Ulta and we have a Marshall's here. She got the cutest thing at Marshall's. It's this big pad thing for the baby. So like usually I put him on like blankets and stuff. But this is like a plushy pad and it's like an ultra soft, cozy Sherpa playmat for him to just like lay on and be warm and stuff. So I think tonight it's absolutely driving me nuts how messy our house is. Which it's like, it's a given when you have a new baby. And now we have a new baby and a toddler this time. And so if you're a clean freak like me, it just drives you freaking crazy. So I think at least today I might work up the energy to like pick up the living room, and I'm gonna get Nathan to vacuum the whole upstairs, and then I can like put this out on the couch because he's not really laying on the floor. We have dogs and stuff. He's just laying on the couch, and this will just be like extra soft and warm. So cute. So then my mom got me this hyaluronic acid serum, which I actually needed a refill of, so that's great. I usually get the ordinary, but Good Molecules I've heard really good things about. You okay? And then she asked me if there's a couple things I wanted, so I told her like candy cane stuff, like peppermint scented stuff, and these. I have been dying. I've been wanting to try these Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy Sunshine Drops for so long. They look so beautiful, and everybody on TikTok that I see wear them, so I've been wanting them so bad. Let me pick up the baby. Hold on. So then she got me the Philosophy Candy Cane body wash. So cute. Candy cane lotion from Tree Hut, which she wanted to get the scrub for me too, but they were sold out of the scrubs. So I'm gonna have to get that. Some other time because I really want the scrub. A foot mask, a foot sheet mask from Tony Moly. That is candy cane scented. Got me this putty blush in Tahiti from e.l.f. and a quad from ColourPop. She knows I love these, like the blush bronzer face stuff, like brush bronzer highlight type of palettes, and that's what this is. It has 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight. Yep. Hi, baby. Hello, baby. The Born to Blush ColourPop palette. So cute. And then she said I have a Bath and Body Works order on the way as well because she just loves to spoil me. So that's the haul. And of course, if you just had a baby, that's like the ultimate time that you deserve to be spoiled. So, my toddler has so much energy right now. Come here.
Come here, Mommy.
Hi, baby. Daddy's making you popcorn. I can smell it.
Jax.
You want popcorn?
Monkey bed.
You want to get in Mommy's bed? Okay. Okay. Uppy. Okay, I'm coming.
Jax,
Whoosh. It's okay.
Woo.
Oh, we're gonna go watch stuff in the living room, baby. You found the remote? We're gonna go watch a movie in the living room though and eat popcorn. Woo! What movie do you want to watch?
Okay.
What do you want to watch?
Okay.
You want to watch Ice Age?
Ice.
Okay, let's go watch in the living room.
Yes.
Let's go over there.
Yes, ice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Woo! Daddy made you popcorn too.
Ice.
Okay. We're gonna go watch Ice Age and eat popcorn. We got him in the Moby. I tried last night, but he wasn't really feeling it. I didn't do it correctly because it's just a little loose right here, but it is tight on him, like secure. He's awake, but okay, I'm ready. Don't look that much better because I'm pretty tired, but, and I do feel like putting makeup on, but all my makeup stuff is in the guest room at my makeup desk, and my mom, who is staying with us, like to help us and stuff, she has like a remote work from home job, and all of her work stuff is set up on that desk. So I really feel like doing my makeup, but I don't feel like working around her stuff or taking it somewhere else because our whole house is kind of a mess. So whatever. But I'm so glad he likes this because Jax never liked being worn as a baby. And now I can actually play with Jax and get ready and hold him at the same time because he does like being held. I was almost a Karen yesterday at the hospital. I was so pissed off. But I held it together because whatever, it's not going to change anything if you're a Karen. So basically we scheduled his 1 week appointment, and the lady told us Wednesday at 10:20. Like, she didn't even say a number. It's not like she said November 9th or whatever. She said Wednesday at 10:20. So we show up Wednesday at 10:20. Anyway. And like I think I mentioned earlier in the video that while we were on the phone, she was completely unhelpful and like totally annoying and incompetent. Like, she was not being helpful on the phone at all. So I guess it shouldn't be that much of a surprise that we show up and she's like, oh, your appointment was yesterday at 10:20. And as soon as I heard that, I was fucking fuming. Because how could you do that to a new mother? You know how hard it is to get out of the house when you have a newborn, let alone more than one kid? Like, you need to be better at your job. And also, I'm a little bit biased because I've had quite a few jobs that deal with that, like scheduling, managing, blah, blah, blah. It is not that hard to just tell the person the right day. Come on. Not to be, that's what I'm saying, like, not to be a Karen, but there's some things about jobs that just aren't that hard. Tell the person the right day for their appointment. That's your whole job. Anyway. Boy. He's probably getting hungry. So I'm like, how could you do that to a new mom? And then on top of that, nobody called us. Do you know how important a 1 week appointment is for a newborn? And to just not show up and nobody called us? Like, how irresponsible. It's not like it's an adult no showing to their appointment. That's their own prerogative. A newborn not showing up for their 1 week appointment, which is arguably one of the more important well checks. I was pissed. So they're like, well, let me see what we can do. They don't have an appointment until tomorrow. So here's tomorrow. We're here today. Same time, 10:20, gonna show up. Okay, we're back from our well check. He's taking a very well-deserved nap. Okay. Right when I was recording, I got the alarm to switch the laundry, so we're now in my very ugly laundry / boiler room. Hello. But what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna update you guys on how his check went. It went so good. Oh my god. So like, if you've never had a baby before, they're born, they take their birth weight like right when they're born, like, you know, maybe an hour after they're born, after you've held them for a while. And then over the next like 24 to 48 hours, your baby loses a lot of weight. Well, not a lot, but they lose weight. And every baby's different. And then in the next like 1 to 2 weeks, you need to make sure they're gaining that weight back. Because if they're not, it's a problem. And that's why I was saying, like, that first like 1 week well check is pretty important. Like, that's like the main thing. Like, you need to make sure that they don't have any like hip problems. Usually like you get your blood screen back at that time, and then you need to make sure that they're gaining at least some of their weight back. And usually by like, they really want them to be back at their birth weight by like week 2. But he was already almost back at his birth weight, which is like crazy, especially for a breastfed baby. He was already almost back at his birth weight. He was only 4 ounces off from his birth weight, which is phenomenal. That did not happen with Jax, our first. And I feel like I keep comparing them in this video, but it's just for like you guys, because every baby is so different. Jax lost it like almost an entire pound from when he was born to his 1 week appointment, and then it's kind of like a mad dash to get them to gain weight. Like, a newborn baby is already so tiny, they cannot lose a pound. Like, he was born at 7 pounds and 10 ounces, so losing 1 pound is like losing a 1/7 of his body weight. So it's a big deal. So that is honestly the thing that me and Nathan were the most anxious about, but now we don't have to worry about it, thank God. And of course, like, his blood screen came back like totally normal, which is fantastic. No hip problems. He's just doing fabulous, which is great. So I'm gonna switch out this laundry. That's the first week in our life, and I feel like stuff got all tangled. And I feel like the only thing that is like not realistic about this first week is my healing process, because for whatever reason, with both of my kids, I recover super fast. Like, my stomach still looks, I'll show y'all later, my stomach still looks like, you know, I just had a baby. But I'm talking like my downstairs, I didn't tear both times, and basically I'm almost done bleeding. Honestly, I think my bleeding was longer the first time, but I'm wearing like my regular period panties right now. Like, my bleeding is already very minimal. I didn't tear. I feel very like normal. I'm still getting a little bit of like crampy of down here of things going back into place. But yeah, that's like the one thing, like, I can't really offer even any kind of advice, because that's not usually the case, I don't think, for people. And I feel like I just got lucky both times, I don't know, or like it's in my big girl DNA. Like, all my family is like giant people, so I think maybe my body, like, my ancestors handed down big ass working farmer genes and women who can give birth to big ass babies. So yeah, it's like a lot of that is genetics, like the way you heal, even like the way your pelvis is set up. for birth is like all genetics. It's like you can't really change it, can't do anything to fix it or prepare it or whatever. So yeah, that's the first week with our newborn baby. And I think the next time I vlog, I'm gonna do like the first day that Nathan goes back to work. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not the best for, don't come to me for advice on healing because I have like an unfair advantage of that. Like I really don't have much to heal from, as far as like, obviously birth is like, any kind of birth is traumatic to your body, like all your organs are rearranging, but as far as like I said, like tearing and stuff, that didn't happen to me, so I don't know how to deal with that. Okay. And while I was downstairs, look what came in the mail. We got the non-recalled version of this. It was actually a gift from my sister-in-law, Nathan's sister, so thank you very much. We're gonna set this up now.